Hi folks, I wanted to draw your attention to one more item on the syllabus before the course starts. I thought it would be useful for you to know about the late work policy. I don't accept any late work at all for this course. Remember that it's very fast, about 6 weeks, and you're essentially getting the equivalent of a spring or fall course, which usually lasts about 15 weeks, in a very condensed time frame. So you're going to need to work at almost triple speed what you would be doing in the fall or the spring if you were taking this course at UNCG. Late assignments receive no credit at all. Even 1 minute late is late. I just go by what it says on Canvas. It's either on time or it's late. And late is 0. Tech problems, of course, are not an excuse for lateness. I think that you should do as many of your assignments as you can, about 24 hours in advance if possible. I know that many of you have work schedules that won't allow that. So what I recommend is that you get really familiar with Canvas and the technology requirements, and that you also have a backup plan. If your own laptop crashes or something, you need to know exactly where that public library computer is so that you can go and get your assignment submitted that way. Make sure you're saving everything and then resaving it. Put it on Google Drive, put it on your student drive, put it on a zip drive, email it to your friend, whatever. Just make sure you have backups for it because tech issues do happen and you need to make sure that they don't completely tank your grade if that does happen. If you have really dire extenuating circumstances, I need to know at least 24 hours ahead of time that you're not going to be able to complete an assignment. So we'll talk about that if that happens. But I don't anticipate that that will be the case for most of you. So just make sure you're backing up everything and maybe even taking screenshots as you turn in an assignment in case later Canvas says you didn't turn it in or something. You have a nice backup option there so you can show me that you really did. There are also no opportunities for extra credit, so you want to make sure that you get everything completed on time and you're not relying on fixing that at the end of the semester. As you saw in the course overview video, your modules all happen in order, which means, let's get to modules here. If you are late finishing, let's say, the Chapter 6 outline, you can't go on to the Chapter 6 primary source analysis until you have submitted this. So if you're late submitting this, you could get yourself behind submitting this and then submitting this and so forth. So if you get behind on one thing or another, you're going to want to catch up immediately or your whole semester will be thrown off and you won't have a chance to make up for those things. If you have any questions about the late work policy or, of course, any of the other policies, go ahead and shoot me an email right away. These are the kind of things we can resolve before the semester starts most of the time if you have questions, so let me know.